Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Morris. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped.
Can I get next?
It out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The run inside. It's Bishop. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Staley. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Back to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. The pick six, he takes it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tennessee ready to go to work to Big Orange offense on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That's caught. It's Cartwright. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Cartwright. And he... It's a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Running inside. It's Bishop. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. The Vols will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Yeah, and a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole where you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
So now it's 2nd and long. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5. It's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Got his man on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Makes the catch. It's Washington. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Play action, Carr. Working that left side now. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
To the air again, Carr. Carr to the backfield. It's Williams. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Notre Dame right back to the line. Might be changing the route. Carr. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They're in the gun, third down. Here's Carr. Touchdown, Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The run inside. It's Morris. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. There he goes. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you could put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after catch on that one. That was a big-time play, really nice play design for a guy with tremendous speed.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Running inside. It's Gordon. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Using his legs, it's Bishop. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Here's Carr to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Flanagan. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today, because not only do they have to worry about the running backs, and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Notre Dame lines up quickly.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
A shot for the end zone. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Throwing. Carr. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes a catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Coming out with it, it's Morris. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Breaks into the open. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Oh, better look out. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And the Vols will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Carr. With the catch, it's Washington. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Quickly out to the tight end. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Carr. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Works his way forward, has enough for the first down. Ball spotted at the 32.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense.
Loading.
Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the Miami Hurricanes. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I'm challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. He's got some space. Look. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Canes.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Press coverage now from these DBs. They'll start the drive here with an end around. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Back to throw. It's Reed. Here comes the rush. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Stabbed out of the air with one hand. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And the Miami offense is back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart. And he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it near the plus 45. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Sees an opening. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Grab for a touchdown.
And Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Reed. Hits the running back in the flat. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass. And to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back, throwing for his running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Final play before the end of the quarter. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Time for just one more play here in the first quarter. Dropping back, it's Reed. Grab down the middle, it's Riley. Oh, look out, he's got open space. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to chuck it again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
So now for the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Back to pass. It's Reed. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line from field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a 1st down.
Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
What a response from this defense. They give up the explosive play on the previous snap and come right back and get to the quarterback, create a negative play, and put him behind schedule. That's exactly what you need to do, in particular, after they generated some momentum with that big play.
2nd down now after the sack. Looking to throw here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
This has got to be so frustrating for a defense. You've got them way behind the chains, but now they get a completion, and they can go for it on 4th down. It's time to bow up, get off the field.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Now it's 2nd down here.
Blue 22. Blue 22. Kill. 214 close. 214 close.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Now the Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Hey, kill it. Kill. 886 bouncer. 886 top.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Warren. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Riley. We've got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their 1st. Trying to get points here before the half.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
The sure hands. It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Chris, this is a great lesson for any ball carrier. As you're nearing that sideline, that ball really needs to be in the outside arm. So if it comes out like it does here, it just goes out of bounds. No harm, no foul.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Now in the red zone, it's Reed. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Back to throw. It's Reed. The pressure's on. Oh, and they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Well, they had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And the field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return starts from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the wideout goes in motion. The first play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Pringle. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. The Canes will kick this deep, begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Quick throw to the left side, and it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
First down here for this offense. QB keeper all the way. Gets the first and still running. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the second level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks down the field. On the perimeter, we've got wide receivers working hard. That is selfless football and good all the way around.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Design quarterback run. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Chris, this is what I love about the RPO. Look at this. It's just an easy concept, but if you make the right read, you get it on the left flat, and it's a nice little completion.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Blue 22. Hey, kill it. 949 Rockstar. 949 Rockstar.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense is still clicking.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Courtney. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And you go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joe, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Fletcher. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. He drives the punt deep. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Begin with a quick throw to the left. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. We take a break for the quarter. It's Miami on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To throw, it's Reed. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's bringing it back. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways here in the run game. I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down, you're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
They're putting a lot of faith in this quarterback, continuing to throw the football with the lead. But now you can see why. He is such an efficient player, and they're just picking him apart. This is really beautiful offense. Sometimes, Chris, you watch an offense and it looks like a symphony. That's a little...
Touchdown, Canes. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
That is how you capitalize on great field position. You get aggressive and you go and you put the ball in the end zone. You can't settle for a field goal at that point. For an offense, you step on the field, the quarterback, you know you got to put that ball in the end zone. They're able to do so. That's a really good job by them and a solid throw for the touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Aggies offense is back on the field now. They'll try the option play here. Oh, the ball comes loose. The offense makes a recovery and takes off.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. To throw, it's Reed. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the out route. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, this is the direct result of being down multiple possessions in this game. Is as a quarterback, you've got to force the issue down the field. And when you do that, it usually leads to interceptions. And here's 2nd pick of the game for this defense. They've been really good all day long. But more importantly, having the lead, playing from in front, that's the most important part and what really...
It's caught. He's breaking free. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Hurricanes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. It's tough against a defense like this. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Looking to throw again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Wants to throw it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that's certainly not ideal on 1st down. You don't want to take a negative yardage play, but you also don't want to force that ball into coverage and turn it over. So here on 2nd down, I still think that you've got a two-way go. They can run the football if you want. You can play action, or you can drop back and let the quarterback make a play.
Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Mistake. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Why are they not running the football here? What a terrible mistake. First from the play caller, and then the quarterback with his decision to put that ball in harm's way. You can't do this. This is a game situation nightmare right now, and certainly this head coach has got to be pulling his hair out.
Drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a 1st down.
Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. Breaking tackles and going. And he goes out of bounds after a big gain. Could have used more of that earlier in this football game.
Well, this is a quarterback's best friend. It's a short completion to the running back, but because he was accurate, he's able to get yards after the catch. It's a big play for the offense, easy execution for the quarterback.
1st down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. We've got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their 1st. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Here's the 2nd down play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a shaky way to start the series. A false start backs him up, makes this 2nd and long. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the mental error there backs him up 5 yards, makes it 2nd down and long. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
And my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage. And so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain. And he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
You need a 2nd possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And this pass is caught. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab, and they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.